Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Hey Mika and Adam. Hey Fox. Yeah Mika, as I said, like there will be no donation button soon. I think I need to stream a bit more before I can think about it, but I also don't want to like monetize everything and have ads everywhere. That's not what I'm intending to do. But if you really want merch and that's not trolling, you can let me know and I will surely find something out. You want like some duck merch, some hoodies? So, yeah, as you can see already in the stream title, we will watch like one very interesting match today. We will watch 1008 versus 60MX, will be probably one of the headliners today. And hopefully we have like a more interesting match so I can actually cast a bit more, unlike last week where it was kinda like a steamroll at any point. And let me see what the chat is writing. Totally in for a hoodie. No. Why you don't want a hoodie, Fox? Duck merch hoodie. Sounds like the hoodie is actually having some fans. I will probably have to talk to my draw like what I can do. No, the ducks aren't ugly, they are great. We need them everywhere, we need to spread the word. They are ducking amazing. I think you can also do some like funny puns with the duck thingy. Checking right now, I had some tough fights versus Mojitos over the last day. And I'm a bit damaged, but it's okay, I guess. My camera is like bad enough to cover that up. So let me open the game. Maybe we want to go through like what's going on in the qualifiers, like in the playoffs, and talk about our realm first. So let me open the and here we go. Okay, cool. Hey Romano. And stop calling the ducks ugly. That's not nice. So let me see. We have like the first group, the group A, where we are also like playing. But yeah, let's go through all the matches, I would say. From the left to the right. We have 60 GT playing 50 CN. And yeah, I think even though 50 CN played very well last week, I don't see them pulling off that win against 60 GT. Crossing my fingers though, because I would really love to see some like changes. But yep, I don't think that's going to happen. On our match, I don't want to comment since like I don't want to get memed afterwards, regardless on what I say. If you're like wrong, that's always something people will not forget about. Yes, I do. I mirrored the cam so I can actually watch on my tablet, and it's looking like I'm watching into the direction of the screen because I cannot use my tablet on the other side to actually have it. I cannot use it when it's on the right side, so I figured it's looking dumb if I'm looking always into that direction when I'm doing anything on the tablet, because it looks like I'm looking into a corner. But if I put the tablet here and like mirror the cam, it's looking like I'm actually looking in the same direction like the stuff that's on screen. So funny that you've noticed that after only one stream. That's like great. Oh, Bulba's also going live. 74 NV versus 1021. Also a great match. But yeah, let's go through all the matches and see what we think who's going to win. Here we have I-7097 versus EE. Yeah, I think EE is going to do that. They are a great team. We faced them like a few times already in regular Arc. And they are a pretty dedicated bunch of players. Shoutouts to them. I think I can also go on the betting side so we can see the odds. That's probably even more interesting. Let's start here from the top. So yes, we have 1671 versus BIA. 1671 nearly pulled off a victory against 60MX last week, so I'm all in for like 6071 will do that. I would be surprised if they don't. Here we see 710F versus PK26. I think also that one will be like a clean victory for PK26. This match I already commented on. My like, wait, I will just to check it. Like, I will just place like I can't place it anymore. Rip. Then we will continue like this. So we are spectating this match here. 60MX versus 1008. 1008 is like a pretty well-known team from the former realm of Horus. They've migrated backwards recently and they joined, I think EE's Kingdom it was, yes, 2098. And yeah, they are a pretty solid ARC team. Nothing else I can add to that. Like may some of you know their old times in 177 when they were like 108 and snow. I think afterwards they migrated to 1052 with OV. And now they migrated to 2098 and trying to progress in the realm of Anubis. So the next match is NE53 versus Pech. That's actually a match I personally think everyone could win, but considering the fact that Pech already was like throwing the first match probably for KVK, I don't think they will actually put in a lot of efforts to win the second, so I would say NE53 is going to win that one. So that's Gas from 1945. Okay, on that one I would say Gas wins it all as well. This one looks like a pretty clear one to me. WIB is going to do that. Wait, why I'm getting spammed? Stop spamming me on Discord, guys. If you need anything, please write it here. So the next matches we will see is our match. As I said, I won't like comment on it. Raising Empire versus Vix. I think people who know Raze also like know that they are a very dedicated OL team, and yeah, I think Raze will take that one home. Vix is like a pretty small alliance, maybe the smallest that has like qualified here. So shoutouts to those guys, you did great. I think it will be very tough for you guys to actually pull that one off. Yeah, here we have like the one and only 60 GT versus 50 CN. I think nothing more to add. Like my seasonal coins, like for the Realm winner, are on 60 GT. So with that being said, I think they will dominate their matchup. Now we are coming to the second age, which is like Dragosian's alliance. Let me see. They have also had like a stunning win on the first match, while Grom, did I pronounce that right, lost their first match. I think with that start, T2A has like pretty good chances to also dominate like this match. And I think actually they will make it out of the top 32 as well. This one is a pretty exciting match as well. We see like V10, which is like a massive powerhouse. I think it was, how is he called, Maverick playing there. So the power is a bit inflated, but overall like they still have a bunch of big players or bigger players. Facing 1885 the jungle. And I think that's a tough match, but I actually believe V10 is going to bring it home. Sorry Soul, if you're watching this. So here we see WSA versus MR. So in the last week we've seen a pretty close loss against for like EE against MR, so they are definitely not an easy team to beat. but 1647 also is known for great Ark of Osiris matches, so I personally think they will win that match. This one, in my opinion, is a pretty clear one, like nothing more I can add to it. I've betted on AX last week. I also believe they will win this week's match, as well as like winning the whole group. So for me, they will definitely make it out of the groups as a winner. That one also could be an interesting match. I've seen that 1875 is out of KVK. I think they had some sort of peace agreement lately, at least if the Facebook page posts are right. Hello Ruff, nice that you tuned in. How you doing, guys? That's my man. Maybe you can give us some like input. Is it true what was written on Facebook that the KVK for you guys kinda ended with some sort of peace agreement? Yeah, I saw that. I was watching that. You guys did amazing. You were like smashing the shit out of them. So maybe they actually come and play like OL today. Good job, I would say. Good job. Yeah, shoutouts to Ruff from 316.5 playing there as OG. Okay, so basically we can expect 1875 to show up today. But honestly, given the fact they have screwed like their points difference in the first game, I don't think they can advance anyway. So I'm not sure if they actually will to put in a lot of healing and what so on in case to win that match. But even if they do, I think with that point difference on the first match, there is nothing they can do to proceed from the group stage. Okay, so that's also like a very interesting match. Maybe if I'm like having some time later, I will also cast that one. We'll see. So, let's go shortly through the Realm of Horrors and then we can tune into the match. So we have, as you can see, my first match is the one I've betted. 74 NV versus 1021 with the eyes instead of the ones. I think 74 NV is a great team. They definitely have all the power they need in order to win. I also think Blackpink is a great team, but I think the odds aren't justified. Like they shouldn't be an underdog. It should be at least probably even in their advantage. So I guess I will just go with them and betted all my coins this week on them. So then we see SS34 facing 58 EV. I think SS also has some of the older HKL players, so they definitely have some people knowing what they are doing during OL. So they had like a very, very, very small loss against Song, which is also like a great OL team. So I personally think SS34 will do that, and the odds are like underlining that. Yeah, JST from 1365, nothing more to add. I think we already know the result of that game. Won't be like a close one, probably. But good luck to Elk as well. Then we have the 1v match. 1v surprisingly lost against NNAV. Is it new V, if I recall the name right? It's like the second alliance from their kingdom. So basically they had a kind of kingdom internal practice match. The former OL winner against maybe the next OL winner, I don't know. But both of them play outstanding well, and like that was a great game, and I hope we will see them again somewhere facing into the further bracket. Maybe in the finals, who knows. I think they will end up on different sides of the bracket if they are actually winning. So there is a potential we see like that as a final. But yeah, them facing 93L, we've casted the 93L match last week, and nothing more to add. I don't think they will have a chance. Like 14-12 dominated them, and I think 1v will continue doing that. We should bring Gussie on Synod stream as a special guest. He was watching the last stream, Ruff. But I think if I'm actually getting him on stream, he will like, yeah, get me banned, probably. But I actually thought about doing some like special guests, bring some other people on the stream if people are interested in like casting, co-casting, or like commenting anything, talking about certain things. So that's definitely something we can do, but I think Gussie is the wrong choice. He will entertain the mass though. He definitely will. So let's go to the next match. We have 44S versus DVL. That's also an alliance from 1412. That could be like an interesting game. I think DVL will make that. But yeah, that's like a very tough call. I actually cannot judge. That's like a 50-50 in my eyes. I personally have like no real favorite, but based on the odds and like on the scores from the former games, I would agree. So here we have the team from Aquina. Damn, you guys look like you got some KVK damage as well, down to 3.2 bill power. How did they play? Oh, they are facing Song. Well, Aquina, I'm wishing you the very best, but that will be tough, bro. That will be very tough against Song. So here we see Temple Run versus Blackjack. That will also be like a very, very, very interesting match. Temple Run also with a lot of KVK damage, down to 2.8 bill. Facing Blackjack, a very, very good Arc team meanwhile. They have surprised everyone in the last season, and I think they are going to surprise everyone this season as well. So I think that will be a very close match. Both sides can win it, but I guess Blackjack will bring it home. So here we have DN56, former 1860, if I recall right. And they have migrated to 1556 lately. And yeah, that's their Osiris League team. And both scores were pretty similar against 1021 and TR from those teams. So that will also be like a very interesting close matchup. I honestly have no idea who's going to win that, but I will probably cheer for DN. So here we have OV versus Honey of B. House of Madness hasn't played, okay. So I would say this one goes to OV, even though the first match means nothing, but it gave like some insights on OV still playing a very well arc. Here we see House of Madness. I think they had like a free-for-all KVK, which they have won, if I recognize right. And yeah, they took some KVK damage. They haven't played the first arc. They just went in probably with one player based on the points. And yeah, that's it. Like, I don't think they will be able to continue in this OL, but yeah, they have dominated their KVK, so I guess it was worth it. Given that fact, I don't think they will heal a lot, so probably VC56 will win. Next match, 1419E versus ZW31. Probably 1419 will make it. But like, I haven't really watched any of their games, so I cannot judge. Oh, interesting odds. 500F beat up the Smash Wolves, I guess. And 93T beat C9N, which is also known as a pretty well arc team. Did they had like any migration out? I don't know. I don't really know. So yeah, I think if you beat Slander, I think so too. It will be definitely better than the last one. So 93T versus 500F. I think 93T will bring it home. If they beat C9N, I think they will also beat 500F. Was also not a close match. Yeah, here are our allies from KVK again. Silent Killers versus Peak. That's also like probably a close match. Like Peak has a bit less troops, but they play Arc very well. And I think Silent Killers is also a bit exhausted. They had like some fights, so I think Peak is going to win that. Sorry guys, but I'm cheering for you guys to win. I would be happy. So, whoops. Let's go back. Horus. So then we have ST46 versus 840F. So with the scores on display, I think... Wait, what? ST? Wait. 5 billion? What happened here? I have missed that one. That must have been a massive upset. Not bad. Very well played, I would say. So... Has any one of you guys betted on that match? Like the former one? ST46 versus 419E? I somehow missed that one. Like, I haven't even seen that there was such a big upset. It was probably like great in favor of like the bigger team. But yeah, now I actually also understood the odds. And who said W31? 3.8 bill. And that could be an interesting match as well. We will see, but yeah, I will put my bet on ST46. And last but not least, the Smash Wolves versus C9N. Yeah, C9N lost against 93T. Next week, Ruff, we have to play 60 GT next week. Today we're gonna play A818. Ah, okay, so they were like kinda playing KVK rather than OL, and like, okay, gotcha. So they didn't have like the full firepower to maintain. So for the last match, I think C9N will win against the Smash Wolves. As you can see, also Chisgul and his crew made like, or got like a lot of KVK damage. They are down to 2.7 bill. So they will probably suffer a lot. And yeah, let's cross the fingers. It could be also an interesting game, but I think C9N, simply due to like the amount of troops they have available already, and like they are not a bad team at all, they will probably make it. Well, thanks Ruff, thank you. Yes, we will die in honor. Like, we will try our best. We know that it will be like a very, very tough match, but we are prepared and we are looking forward to it. We will give it a run. And if it's not working, well, it's not the end of the world. We will just continue to do what we can do the best. Yeah, that's the match we play today later. So, wait, we go to match infos. No, we go to schedule. Yes. So here is the match, and also I will open it on my second monitor, so I have like higher chances on getting in. I would, Ruff, I would. If that's the sacrifice we have to make, well... we will gladly make this sacrifice. Oh, Romano is also here, rip. I've said nothing, you have no proofs. So let's wait the last few seconds until the match goes live, and yeah, let's try to get in. Match info schedule. Beep, 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 beep. What's that? Like, why is that match available below and that one isn't? Yes, our draw was sadly very unlucky, but honestly we should have played better last week. Kinda on our own that we haven't made it. But there is like nothing we can do about it. Like 50 CN played very well. They definitely deserve to win. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, I blame the usual ones. Romano, Fix. Whoa, 108 has like a TPing order as it seems. Like you can see they are delayed TPing in. That's probably because like the front row people are probably like lower powered people who have like tasks that makes them TP later. And like the back row people will be the heavy hitters who are like going to TP to the obelisks first. This 60MX is just like, okay, we will just smash it. Doesn't really matter. So who's playing here? Let me see. 60MX. Hassan X Fish. Okay. Set. Some scary peeps. DC, Mochen, UFO, Mui. Are they done with TPing in? Come to daddy. Looks like a really interesting match. Some profiles are very like familiar. They have been with 108 for quite a while. Seth. Yes, good luck, bro. So. Also, for those who have watched my last stream, I've tried to like realize your feedback. I have removed like the top bar, so you can see the score and the minimap better. On the right and left, I have like some skills that I want to highlight, and I'm like showing them during the match. I will try to like cast them as soon as they are launched, so you can see actually where the timer is and like when it starts. But yeah, let's see. Minas, Belis, a lot of... Okay, I was about to say a lot of Cav, but here comes the rest. Richards, what are they doing? That's surprising. 60MX launched hard push. So the hard push should run on the display now on the right. It will be visible like unless as long as like the effect is working for that match, and as soon as the effect stops it turns gray, and as soon as it's available again it will be yeah, disappearing, so you know, okay, that skill is ready for usage again. And 1008 has used it. No, let's see. So how are the rallies looking? Let's check the starting setup. We have standard 4 obelisks from 60MX. Okay, they send 1 rally to each obelisk. That is like the basic approach. And 1008 also goes for the middle outpost. I would have to make a guess. It's probably to get any rally with like a garrison over there, but I'm not entirely sure. Could be a thing. Seeing some CCs going, some Chandras. Here is a Xeno walking. Not sure if that's the best idea to walk it, but yeah. Here we go. Where are the peeps from? Oh, here are the peeps from 60MX. Yeah, I would have personally preferred them to see that Xeno getting transported by a rally, but I guess they know what they are going to do. It's just like kinda slow. Think there are better options to get your Xenos there. Let's see what's going on here. They are playing the new cuffs, probably for the Desert Altar, Janjad Wigger. So here we see the first TPs coming in. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I think they are trying to actually block some TP spots over here. So as you can see, they are dragging more and more marches into that area, so the 60MX people cannot actually port where they are supposed to TP to. If 60MX, oh no, they are not even delaying it. They are like, those who can TP to their standard location already go for it. We will clear the guys and then we will probably get the rest over here. What's going on here? Oh yeah, the rally is hitting. Who's Nevsky John? That's a tough one. So it's not looking like they will actually be successful with that. Also, let's see how the buildings are ticking. Desert Altar is very contested. That Desert Altar, oh, that Desert Altar is also looking like it will fall. 108 now is in an advantage on the buildings game. They managed to flip the Shrine of Life. Let's see who's going to win the Desert Altar fight. To me it's looking pretty much like 60MX has cleared the field here, and here it is. The altar was dying. So that altar still holding strong with John inside. Oh, the Shrine of Life has flipped as well. The Xeno wasn't in time. That's a bad timing. Not a good thing to happen. And now they will probably just kill the Xeno to make it walk back. Because Xeno is so extremely slow. It will take some ages to bring it back to the front. What's going on here? The rally is still walking. Like, you see, that's pretty smart. Like, that's what teams should do. Like, they are not killing the rally. They are like, as long as this rally is hitting our building and we are like filling it and controlling it, we won't swarm the rally. Because if they swarm the rally, they give them the enemies an opportunity to open the next rally. But as long as this rally is open, they cannot cancel it, because otherwise it will walk home very slow unless they are killing the marches on the cities. And yeah, if not, well, then they can't open a new rally and there is no new pressure. And this one is also pretty well defended. You see, like, they are retreating their marches in time. They know, okay, this building is safe. Those few marches won't get it. And they are getting ready for mid already. 5 minutes more. Let's see if anyone is already walking. It's not looking like it. That's probably Attila Nevsky. That's not looking good. Oh man, what the fuck? See, and that's what you don't want to happen. Like, they've spotted the Xeno and they are just killing it. Like, that's a worst case scenario for 1008. Will they go for the obelisk or what are they going to do? Oh no, they are probably suiciding on that city just to go home faster from it. See? And yeah, they are killing off their troops because, as you can see, the Dead March walks home 28 seconds, which is like way faster than like just walking him back from here back to the starting zone. Like, the walking time is way longer. So that's why they just use the cities and kill off their troops instead. 1008's trying to come back on the building game. They have taken back the Shrine of Life, but it's looking like those few marches trying to kill themselves off are enough to bring it back. On the Sky Altar they were successful as well. That's nice. Some nice pressure. That's also not looking bad. Are marches coming here? No, we see already some provisioners here. Not sure if he should provision right now. But yeah. They have like 3 obelisks. Not obelisks, altars, which generates points for them pretty soon. But they are still behind on the like points per minute, simply due to the fact that 1008 lost their buildings before and couldn't like hold them long enough to get the first occupation rewards. And here it's flipping again. Already like 3k difference and we are not even at the first arc. That's like a horrible start for 1008. Please make something, guys. Slow. Okay, on the middle it's looking good, to be fair, for 10. Oh no, not they are not outnumbering them by a lot, in case they even do. Looks like 60MX is pushing. Follow me. I'm not surprised on the BIA one. Is there any like more interesting match also going on, so I can try to get my second account into it in case that turns into like a slaughterhouse? We can simply check into the next game. What do we see here? Oh, Lifeno, where is that going? Okay. We will see. 60MX is already positioning themselves a bit more offensive or aggressive in order to like not allow 108 to come closer to the temple. The map is kinda equal. The points per minute are equal as well. Like, every building is probably generating points right now. Yes, everyone is getting all the points from his own buildings, his own structures. Let's see what they are trying to flip here. Okay, that won't work well. What's going on here? Nothing. What are they trying here? Obelisk, okay. I will... Oh, 108 is kinda going for the obelisks instead of for the arc. Interesting. But that's not looking... Oh! Oh! Will it work? Is there reinforcements coming? Yeah, one. Oh, look, they're walking a Xeno there. Damn. That's actually like the strategy, like that's the idea they had. And also like the other obelisk, you guys cannot see it yet. On the other screen I'm seeing the other obelisk is also under attack. So basically what I think is they were kind of like, oh, let's give up mid on the first attempt, because the first arc is giving you less points, and go for the lanes instead. Had to respond quickly. We see war drums and mystical formation, so we are now seeing the middle fights are going on. As soon as it's like getting really close on the obelisk, I will try to hop in. The Ark is about to get walked home. The obelisk is not even close to getting captured yet. Wait, need to do one ping for our Ark team quickly. Ah, never mind, Slender is writing, great. So, back to business. They are coming in from behind. Wait, what's going on there? Oh, okay, they came from like the desert altar side. Got it. But the middle, look how they cleared the middle. That's like just insane. And it's like every time 60MX or 60GT is playing middle, they are like just wiping out everything. I don't know how they do it, but those guys are monsters. But as you can see now, 108 at least made some points gap on the buildings game. 30 seconds for the obelisk and it will fall. Yep, it's gone. Okay, this arc looks secure to me. Kinda unfortunate that they've lost all the buildings on that side, otherwise they would have caught up a bit on points, but it's still not gone. Like they can still win it. Right now it's a difference of roughly 6k points though. So it's like nearly, that's more like than one arc difference. And here we go again. 108 took the obelisk. It looks a bit like the part of their strategy was to actually win that obelisk and TP peeps over. Like they send a lot of dedicated people to that position in order to take it down. Rip. Yep. Yeah, also getting smashed. And here we go again, like 108 is like, nope, you won't TP here anymore, guys. Not as long as we are around it. But I think as soon as the marches with the Ark are coming home, that will change. How is the points looking? Points wise, 108 is catching up. But considering the fact that like 60MX hasn't delivered the Ark, the points game is like not looking good for 108. 30 points per minute aren't making up an Ark, especially not if you're like already 3k behind. We need to see you guys getting more aggressive if you want to win. You need to get 60MX out of their comfort zone. And right now it's not looking like they are doing that. How are the other matches, by the way? Anyone else is watching other streams too? Or other matches? They want that Sky Altar, guys. Why you don't group up? Like, you see what they are doing? Like, they are walking in like one march after another, and 60MX is just swarming them down. Like, they have the building filled, and now they are like, everyone targets a Trajan, everyone targets a Nevsky, and so on. Like, if you go in one after another, you won't take that building back. See? Like, they are just dying like flies. You need to group up, you need to go together. That's like just giving them 3 points. And as you can see now, 60MX also took back the building game. They are now generating more points per minute and they have saved the arc. Wondering why they are not like using it, because actually they are a great middle team. Like, if I would be them, I would probably go for arc after arc. They were completely dominating it. But maybe they want to play it safe. I mean, like, it doesn't matter by how much you won. In the end, it just matters you won. Look, and they keep sending marches like, guys, come on. I'm not sure if that's smart. I'm actually not sure. I'm a bit surprised because like that's what you should do. Like everyone group at this point, maybe somewhere here. And then as soon as you have your people here, you start moving, like you engage them as a group and not like one after another and like the first get killed, the second get killed and so on. Ooh, they also lost the other altar. RIP. And the garrison is already in. It's looking like another steamroll. Sad, sad, sad. I will check which other matches are also available. BIA getting smashed. Spectator limit reached. So let me see what's happening here. 108 took a building. Oh, the arc got delivered as well. So we will see the next arc in 7 minutes. I'm wondering why they have done it. Maybe to engage the enemies, like maybe they were afraid of like getting into a potential skill disadvantage in the middle. I don't know, like as you can see on screen there was like still a 3-minute countdown, but I don't think it would have made a difference if they delivered directly. Vous seht ihr. Okay, let's go to the next building. Why is there an Alex? And like, that's your side, guys. Probably they caught their Zenobia off guard as well. It's probably walking somewhere again, and they've killed it. Ah, here it is. Here it is. So what you will already notice now is like the 108 guys, they are all like fighting around those buildings. And I'm pretty sure that was like the last push that you will see from 60MX, and they will already prepare for the middle in like a few seconds, like 30 seconds to 1 minute. Oh, 108 on the taking down the next structure. Now they are like doing pretty well, but they are still like behind points wise. But they are forcing 60MX to take back the buildings before they're going to middle. That's good. Maybe they can use that in the middle and like create an advantage situation for themselves. Would be nice to see. So let's see how the people are playing. 5k points, probably like a sub. I don't know. By now you should have more than 6k points. And this Wu is about to die, and here it is. What happened on the top lane? The Sky Altar is back in 1008's hands. The Desert Altar is still in 1008's hands. How is the middle looking? Anyone? Oh, 108 starts positioning themselves. First 2 marches has arrived. Third, okay, they are coming. Probably what I expect 60MX to do is going for that altar. That's what they have done on the last mid push as well. So you can see like they've tried to take down this building and then went from like this location back to the middle. Or they leave that option open for them. On the top lane I don't see that happening right now because they would have to take back their building and push for the enemy shrine, which is a lot of work to do in like 4 minutes 40 to go. See, here is one guy, probably he's not about to like kill his marches. I think he's more like trying to snipe the marches who are going to the middle. Yep, that's what he's going to do. Like, he's moving his marches into the middle by targeting the enemy marches. And if you target them and you keep hitting them over and over again, and they are not targeting you back because they are like maybe AFKing, like not thinking about it, going to the middle, your marches are moving to the right direction. Like, you bring them to the middle and you will have like great trades, draining the enemy troops and like killing them on their way. So we see a kind of mirrored map. On the top lane, 108 dominates both altars. On the bottom lane, 60MX got control of both buildings. But at least structure game wise, 108 is like leading for now. Let's see how the provisions are looking. We see like 108 was known to have like crazy provision scores. They were like one of the teams that kind of invented the crazy provisioning. Snow had like a huge upset back in the days by provisioning. That was like prior the nerf. I think it was like 8.8k or anything, or even more. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So let's go to the other obelisk. What are we seeing here? What's that? Okay, that's a provisioner. 1, 2. I'm not sure if that's enough. 3. Okay. What's going on 60MX side? Do they provision? Or are they like, no, we don't need that? Someone is targeting the tile. Yep. Here is a Zaka coming. Okay. A Clio. Okay, 60MX is also provisioning. Zeon Deok. And here we go for the middle again. As you can see, 60MX took over on the south lane. I think those buildings are also generating points right now. So show me. Yep, as you can see, like 108 reset, like they resetted their own building, their own structure, and they also hold 108's building for quite a while. It's already generating points, and the altar will generate points in a moment as well, so then the building score will go up even more. You already see like 130 difference. 108 is still trying to take it back, but I don't think that's enough. That won't work. Let's see if there are any other rallies going on. Oh, 60MX is also going ham on the buildings. And the next altar is ticking for 60MX. Now they are having like a 400 points advantage above 108. That will be hard to like catch up. So let's see if we can also get into any other match. Okay, the JST one's pretty much boring. Let's see. Looks like all other matches are full, so we will probably stick to that. So I will get my stream deck closer so I can cast the skills. 60MX is using War Drums. 60MX is using Mystical Formation. .108 is using War Drums and Mystical Formation, if I saw right. I'm not sure about the Mystical Formation. I just saw the War Drums from 108. Anyone can confirm that? The Ark will spawn in like 13 seconds. 108 still hasn't taken back their buildings. That's not looking good. It's really, really looking bad. Arc has popped. Let's see who's taking it. When the arc is spawning, like regardless of if you're already winning the middle fight or if you're losing it, you always want your side to actually pick it up first. But I think if I saw right, 108 used to the death, yes. You're right, I can see the skills right now. So they have used to the death instead of like mystical formation. Since that's like a one-time skill, I won't like display it on screen anymore because it takes 60 minutes to cool it down. So you can use it only once per match and you see like the animation on the middle. So 1008 used like 8 skill points in middle while 60mx used 4. So if they are losing this middle fight, that would be horrible for them. And the arc is running. Oh, look at all the sad faces, and like 60mx is getting in new peeps. That's looking like 60mx will make it. The middle is getting more blue, more and more blue. Look at the very few last matches, and they are like probably running everyone into middle right now, but I think that's too late. What are those guys doing here? Why are they like field fighting somewhere in the nowhere of that map? Like what's the goal? Go to middle, guys. That's not how you're helping. Probably the leaders are screaming right now, and I can perfectly relate. But 108 is still trying to go for the middle. Same for 60mx. We see more and more from both sides coming in. The problem now is, like, at the moment the arc was in an advantage position for 1008, but with 60mx walking the arc now closer to their side, the walking time for like refreshing marches from the home base to the arc is shorter for 60mx. So the more you drag the arc into your side of the map, the easier it is to like bring new fresh reinforcements. So that's not looking bueno. The other problem for 108 is, like, even if they win that arc, like, where do they want to deliver it? Like, they've lost most of the buildings already, and they are like going for the Shrine of Life. Like, you need the people now in the middle. It's not helping you to have a Shrine of Life. I mean, it's nice, but yeah, it's not needed. It's not needed at all. So what do you guys think? Who is going to win that middle brawl? 60mx is a bit slower on the reinforcements part. I'm not sure if that's like intentionally. If they want to like take their buildings back. They've lost the altar and the shrine on the top lane. So right now the buildings game is quite equal, I would say. Let's see how the buildings are ticking. We can see that like the altar in the top and bottom lane is resetted, at least one of them. And the top lane shrine is resetted, while the bottom lane shrine is already ticking for 60mx. But I'm not sure if it's like smart to only like send a few marches to the middle, overinvest, and then you are not like sending the whole rest into the middle. Let's see what 60mx is doing here. Number wise it's getting like equal, and like 108 is bringing it into their direction. Where's like 60? Ah, here they are. And like if you see someone is running with the arc, the main priority during middle is always to hit this arc carrier. Like whatever you're doing in the back line, it doesn't really matter at all. Like if this guy keeps running and no one is like hitting him, you will make it even harder to retake that arc. So what you want to do is like go for that arc carrier, scream on voice, everyone click on the top left icon on that arc button here that I'm clicking. Oh nice. Can anyone tell me what's that? I will probably have to ban that guy. Go to child of report. So that arc is actually looking good. I haven't expected that, but the problem is, even though they are winning the arc, they are losing on the buildings game right now. And 108 kinda wanna get back that desert altar, I guess. Like, they have to. Come on, guys. Like, you won middle. Now, like, you have to get your structures back in line. Look, they lost, like, all 4 altars. That's, like, a worst case scenario. Because if you check now, I think 3 of the altars are ticking. Oh, not already. But in a moment, 3 altars are ticking for 60 MX. Now it is. So that's, like, a different... Oh man, the 4th altar is also nearly ticking for 60 MX, and each altar gives like 150 points per minute for 60 MX, and like 108 is missing those points. They are like equalizing the arc score so fast. Even though 108 is delivering that arc, the points per minute game will kinda equalize the arc already. Like, it's... If they keep holding all the altars, that's like 600 points per minute. And if you keep holding your altars for like 5 minutes, that's basically worth the first arc. Let's go. Feel a bit bad for 108. $60 is holding strong on those buildings. They are like, nope. And look at that, like, that's a solid 700 points difference per minute. Like, this arc is equalized in 5 minutes with like this field. Oh man, they lost even more buildings here. That's not good. That's really not good. I will see what I can also get here. Hard push from 1008. So why are they using hard push? It's probably like you increase your rally marching speed. I think also the damage, as well as the time for a building to generate points by 1 minute. That's like the crucial part. Like, when you take back a building, you have a timer on the building. Like, you could see it here. It's one minute, I think now. Yep, it was like 1 minute. And without using this skill, it would have been 2 minutes. So they need to hold 2 minutes on the building to actually generate points. By using that skill, they only need like 1 minute. So that's why they are using that skill in this position. Like, they expect the buildings to flip back. So that's why they timed it with them retaking the building. Here we see a Gilgamesh rally, but that's not working well. 60MX is already ready to swarm it. Also, that positioning for an arc carrier isn't well. Like, imagine they are doing an obelisk rally, the arc carrier isn't paying attention, is, I don't know, maybe a bit distracted on the field, he thinks the obelisk is safe or whatever, and they are like taking down his troops. They take the obelisk and they can deliver it. Like, I personally would always recommend to place it somewhere here along that area. So even though the enemies are taking the arc, they can't escort it easily to the obelisk. Like, they have to walk this distance, and you can still deliver it in your city, so that's probably the safer way to go. But that's just micromanagement. Like it probably won't matter, but that's just what I noticed. Let's go back over here. 60MX is playing on 1008's lane like it's their own. Like, look at those numbers. Like, they are just swarming down every single march. Like, they are staying next to their own obelisk. And 108 is not grouping up well. Like, they are just sending everyone into devs. They are like, yeah, guys, let's go to the altar. And they get caught one after another. That's sad. Sad. Really sad to watch. But, guys, I think we've seen like a lot in that stream. We will turn into another match, a closer one. Let me switch to the match I've betted on. Split screen window capture. No, it won't let me. Why? So here we go. I think now it should let me add the PC window capture. I will add it then, like this, brawler. It's not letting me somehow. It shows only like the split screen of my PC, which is kind of annoying right now. Let me see why. Stream label. Fenster. Now it should let me. So, you guys seeing the new match now? There's another match. That one is closer. It's like 74 NV versus 1021. And I think that will be more interesting, especially in the last second. Sadly, we have missed like the approaches of the game before. We can see here that we have like 2 arcs for the 74 NV, like one already scored, and as you can see, they are holding on the other arc. Like if they are delivering it in 8 minutes, there is like 30 seconds for the last arc to fight for, so they will probably just delay that arc. That's, by the way, also my bet, so fingers crossed. Let's see how it's working there. 74 is holding on those buildings. I love to see that. Yeah, but somehow we are really unlucky. It feels like I'm... Oh wait, I need to go for the arc. Otherwise you are not seeing the... Otherwise you're not seeing like the... how is it called? The status bar on the top. So here we go again. Sorry for the interruption. I'm still like... It's my second stream and it's like... Kinda hard to overview everything, especially during the stream and react on a situation. But yeah, let's see if we can actually find like a final, like a sprint for the last few points and can have a better commentary here, since there should be way more action going on. It's always kind of boring if like two teams are on the same, not on the same level. That kind of takes the ability to cast a match properly, because you get bored, like your viewers get bored, you get bored, there is not much going on because you know, okay, now the team is going there and they are smashing that building, and now the team is going there and they are smashing this building. But this one should be way more interesting, at least based on the score. We can see an attempt to go for the obelisk, okay. Weird. It's kinda late for the obelisk, like I don't get why would you go for that one anymore. But let's see where the buildings are under pressure. We have the desert altar under heavy pressure. 74 NV is trying to hold on that building. As you can see, they are also like shuffling their marches in and out. They are trying to not let like any march outside to swarm the rally and stuff. Like they are mostly focused on reinforcing marches, like they dragging a dead march out, putting the next march in. What they don't want is like this building to fall. Like it doesn't matter if they win the open field as long as the building is surviving, and all those swarming marches will slowly die if they can manage to pull that up. But now that Jadwiga is looking like it will break. How is the points per minute looking? It's equal for both teams. Both teams has 560 points per minute in. This will change if that building is flipping. And this building is flipped, rip. So we will see a change here. Yep, now they are gaining like 150 points per minute more. Let's see how the gatherers are looking. Are they provisioning? I think this match could have like, could be an impact. 1 provisioner, 2 provisioner, 3. Here we see provisioners getting killed. So if you notice that your provisioners are about to get killed, you want to drag them out, because if those provisioners get killed here, doesn't matter anymore. Like it will still generate points. If it's killed within the tile, all the points are gone. So always make sure you're retreating your provisioners when you are under attack. We see Insatiable Desire. From which side it was? Can anyone tell? I think it was the 1021, but I'm not entirely sure. What's happening here? Oh no! What are you doing, guys? Get your provisioners out. Oh, lucky. How lucky can you be? Yes. That could be a closer one. I hope 74 NV isn't underestimating the effect of provisioning in that match. Since that's the second arc, that's like a 4k difference on points. 4k difference means they are still ahead by like 3.5k, so the provisioning and like the building game until then shouldn't outnumber the amount 3.5k. Otherwise 34 NV is in trouble. But as you can see, they have resetted the buildings. Which one? Oh, the altar here. That's good. That's really nice. And they are holding on there. So this one started generating points already. I've missed that action then. I'm sorry, guys. That's very nice for 74 NV. What 74 NV is doing now is like they are trying to hold on that building as long as they can, just in order to generate some more points. I've betted on 74 NV Arte. I'm like all in on that one. All the remaining coins I have. Like 7k or anything on it. They are also like slightly underdogs, but as I said, I couldn't get why. Like that's at least a 50-50 match. And I hate betting overdogs. That's not in my mentality. I'm always with the weaker ones. So what is happening here? They are still waiting for the arc to get covered. Is there anything coming for it? Valiant stand. Where are we seeing that? Okay. On the building. Okay. Interesting. Which teams you guys bet on, by the way? You already made some coins today? Oh, the obelisk is taken. 40 seconds. It's a single march. Oh no, but it has not much impact anymore. It's too late into the game. Obelisk capturing 9 minutes before the end doesn't make a big difference. It's just like a small points lead. But not really worth considering unless it's empty and you can just like pick it up, you know. 30 seconds. I hope this guy isn't falling asleep. Wait, what is he doing? 25. What is he doing? Guys, don't sleep. Bro, go into the... Yeah, I was about to say. If that guy walks to like the wrong city and wouldn't deliver, that would be a disaster. That all happened already, so always keeping your eyes open for that. Yeah, that's the way to go. Like, if you bet on overdogs, honestly, you can just lose. You can be happy that Lilith is, like, giving you 50% of the coins back. Otherwise, betting on overdogs would make you very fast poor. So, let's see what's going on here. That rally won't be successful. The field is a bit bad timed, like you don't want your rally already being nearly dead. Is it like Joan with Attila? Did I saw it right? Wait, yeah. Is that the rally? Wait. Yeah. Joan with Attila, interesting. Haven't seen that either before. That's some of these new things, but it's not looking that successful. It's just probably good if it's getting swarmed. Maybe you do that to kind of clear the field. That's also something you don't want to do. Like, you see those marches, they are red. Like, they are not endangering you. Like, it doesn't matter if they are going to your building or not. Like, especially those. You can just let them walk. You don't have to kill them. They will die anyway, regardless. Ooh. Is that a bug? No. Where is the Zenobia? Here it is. Bro, you're late. But Richard is holding. Let's see if Richard can hold strong until the Zeno arrives. Bam, those nukes. And here we go, but that's a close one. That's a really close one. Someone going to middle? Probably not, no. So basically the only thing that 1021 can do right now is holding their field and increasing the amount of farmers. 1, 2, 3. And they are doing that. You can see that 4, 5, 6. What else you want to do? I mean, like 7. At this point there is nothing else you can do. There is no more arc spawns. You can just try to hold your buildings, and let's be honest, if you couldn't dominate on the buildings before, it's highly unlikely you will start dominating the buildings on the last few minutes of the match. And here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did they pop Insatiable Desire? I haven't seen that skill. So they have 7. They have at least like 13 farmers out there. So that call is made. Like, they are like, guys, go provisioning. Like, there will be no more arc. We need to capture. We need to start provisioning. And here, oh my god. Don't tell me no one is provisioning. Come on. Guys, what are you doing? Like, not bueno. You don't want to be the team that's losing by provisioning. Now it's coming down to provisioning, I guess. Or if they are like dominating the buildings, that could also be like an option. So if you decrease the 2 arcs we have seen on the top left, that's like 7.5k points. On the buildings game, apparently 21-1. Like, they are dominating it a bit. Oh, I see my green screen is making problems. It's because the sun is coming out and like it's changing the lightning. Let me see if I can. No, I can't do anything about it right now. I can just like close the windows, but I think it's fine for the last minutes. It's 4 more minutes into the game, and I'm telling you guys, this game will come down to provisioning. The impact of buildings isn't big anymore. Now we only have to worry about who farmed more. You'll probably see some more rallies, but those are not really relevant anymore. Let's see. See, they have noticed it as well. They are like farmers here. War drums. What are they popping war drums for? Okay. Okay. Weird. Well, it's better than like taking the points into the next match, right? They're resetting anyway, so you can rather use them, but you should go for the buildings and like launch it with a rally. I don't see a rally here. Let's go and look if there are more farmers. 3 minutes on the clock. Here we see 1 farmer coming home. 2, 3. Damn. It's 23-38 winning. Oh, what's this Clio doing there? Okay. Insatiable Desire popped for 21. That will become closer than 74 wants it to be honest. You see, like, they are farming everywhere. They are like, guys, everyone just pick up a tile. I don't want to see any empty tiles. They picked up the skill for farming. The building advantage, they can't change anymore as well. Like, it's kinda done on that part. And now we need to wait. Now we have to check for their farmers. Will everyone make it in time? That could be crucial as well. Sometimes people forget about their farmers and they are like, what's he doing? They're like, yo, let's talk a bit. And they are like forgetting to actually retreat them, so they are coming late. They are not making it in time into the home base. And if you're not making it in time, well, then you won't generate points. That's what you don't want to happen. Like, now it's really important. It's like 5k. And Insatiable Desire with a lot of farmers coming out can manage to screw 74 NV, but it's not looking right that at the moment. I thought they will send more farmers, but yeah, let's see. 1, 2 coming home. Now look at the score, guys. Look at the score, how it will catch up. Like, you will see now there is no arc. 21 is even being down on the buildings game, but the points will increase now. They will start catching up. 74 NV seems to have all of their farmers at home. 1 is missing here. He will be probably late. Here is nothing. 2, guys, you don't want to retreat? What's that Xeno doing here? And yes, you should only go for underdogs. Like, as I said, everything else is not worth. But guys, come on, wake up. 23 seconds. Damn, that guy is on point. He's not doing that for the first time. That was very well timed. I think that's it, guys. I don't see any more farmers. Defeat. Let's see. What's the score? And you see a farmer commander is like the winner. And NV won. So congrats to those who listened. We see a 6.5k arc score. That means NV has caught both arcs they've had available. They won both. The building score was pretty equal, even though it wasn't looking like that until the very end. On the provision score, you can see that 1021 made up a lot of coins in the last seconds with those skills, like they popped Insatiable Desire, I think, twice. On the kills, damn, 94 million kills is nuts. Like, this match is like on a very, very high level. You're welcome, Adam. See you later. Units healed. Look at those heals. Like, both together healed like 49 million troops. That's like an insanely high amount of troops healed. So, GG's. Let's go back to the iPad screen. We see the 1008 match here. We see 108 lost the arc, they lost the occupation, but as I've mentioned, they've done very well on gathering. Like, look at the gathering. I mean, that's a difference of 4k. That's like more than a regular arc, or more than the first two regular arcs, and that can like change a game. It can change dramatically who's winning that game. So let's go back to the thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for supporting me. Also, I cannot talk that much anymore right now because we will have our game in like 1 hour from now and I need to get ready too. Feel free to watch it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe my channel, make sure you're joining my Discord server if you want to get pings and announcements about when I'm going to go live. Also feel free to propose stuff. I'm going to, there is a channel on my Discord where you can propose ideas for like videos. And if I like that content and if I think that's like valuable for the community, I will try to do that type of content. If you have special questions or anything, you can just put them down there and I will try to make content based on that, so we don't see the same content getting posted by 5 YouTubers, but some niche content that's not available on the market yet, and maybe that helps some of you guys to grow. With that being said, thanks for watching, Ducklings, and see you on. Bye bye.
Now I know it's over. I see you passing by.